Hello dear students, welcome back to chemistry classes. Today we have to know stoichiometric and stoichiometric calculations. Stoichiometry, what do you mean by stoichiometry? It is the branch of chemistry that deals with the relative quantity of reactant and products in a chemical reaction. Before going to the reactant and product in chemical reaction, from here it is the left hand side. From left hand side these are the reactants, for right hand side this is the product. Whatever the things that is given to the arrowhead above or in front of the arrowhead, these are the products. Back side these are the reactants. Then it is a branch of chemistry that deals with the relative quantity of reactant and product in ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಒಂದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಾಗ್ತಿದೆ, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಗಳ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಗಳು ಇವೆ, ಅದು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾಯ್ಕಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನೋಡೋದನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟಾಯ್ಕಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಚ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಬೋತ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್. ಎರಡೂ ಬದಿಯ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ಎರಡೂ ಬದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದರನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟಾಯ್ಕಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಕೋಯಿಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾಯ್ಕಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಕೋಯಿಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ಸ್, ನಾಟ್ ದೀಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರೆದಂಥ ನಂಬರ್ಗಳಲ್ಲ, ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಬರೆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ನ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಬರೆದಂಥ ನಂಬರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟಾಯ್ಕಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಕೋಯಿಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸ್ಟಾಯ್ಕಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಕೋಯಿಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, CH4 and oxygen, CH4 plus 2 oxygen, CH4 plus 2 oxygen. These two are the reactants. When they are react to form a product like carbon dioxide and water. See, one mole of methane produce 1 mole of carbon dioxide, and 1 mole of methane produce 2 mole of water, isn't it? 1 mole ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, 1 mole ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. 1 mole ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 moles ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ 1 mole ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ 1 mole ಆಫ್ ಮೀಥೇನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ 2 mole ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನಾನು ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, 1 mole ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು, 1 mole ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಎಷ್ಟು ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, 6.022 ಇಂಟು 10⁻23 ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ 1 mole ಅಂದರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ H2O, 1 mole ಆಫ್ H2O ಕಂಟೇನ್ ಹೌ ಮೆನಿ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ H means 1 atomic mass. How many atoms of H is there? 2, and atomic mass is 1.008, plus oxygen is 1, that atomic mass is 16. 2 plus 16, 18 gram. 18 gram of water is equal to 1 mole. 18 gram of water is equal to 1 mole. 1 mole of water contains this much of atoms or particles. Got this? Like this we have to explain. ಈ ಥರ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಏನೋ ಮೋಲ್ ಟು ಮೋಲ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ, ಸ್ಟಾಯ್ಕಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟಾಯ್ಕಿಯೋಮೆಟ್ರಿಕ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇವೇನು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟನ್ಸ್ಗಳಾಗಿವೆ. ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟನ್ಸ್ಗಳು, ಇವೆರಡು ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವೆರಡು ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 molecule of methane is react with 2 molecule of oxygen. It gives a product, that is 1 molecule of carbon dioxide and 2 molecule of water. Like this product is formed. It is in the stoichiometric ratio ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಈ ತರ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. Okay, dear students, here CH4 react with 2 molecules of oxygen, you are getting the carbon dioxide and 2 molecules of water. But what happens here, 1 mole of methane reacts with 2 moles of oxygen. 1 mole of methane react with 2 moles of oxygen to give 1 mole of carbon dioxide and 2 mole of water. But carbon, its atomic mass is 12. Methane, its atomic mass is 1, and there are 4 methane group. That's hydrogen group. That's why its atomic mass, its molecular mass is 16, isn't it? For methane. For oxygen, 8 means double. 8 in 16. 16 into how many oxygens are there? 4 oxygens are there. This implies for carbon dioxide 12. For carbon, atomic mass is 12. For oxygen, there are 2 oxygen. That is how many oxygens are there? There are, atomic mass of oxygen is 2. See, this is one. This is for what? Carbon dioxide. This is for methane. This is for oxygen, and this is for water. Hydrogen is 2 and oxygen is 16. See, 16 gram of methane react with 64 gram of oxygen, means 2. 64 gram of oxygen, it gives how much? 16 32 means 44 gram. 44 gram of carbon dioxide and 18 into 2, 36 gram of water. Like this compounds are produced. Means 1 mole of methane produces how many gram of carbon dioxide? 44 gram of carbon dioxide, isn't it? Or 1 mole of methane produces 1 mole of carbon dioxide. 1 mole of methane produces how many grams? 44 grams of carbon dioxide. 1 mole of methane produces how many grams of water? 36 gram of water. Like this you have to calculate. For the stoichiometric calculation, next question, that is stoichiometric calculations. Okay, calculation part, that calculate the amount of water, that is gram, it is a gaseous, produced by the combustion of 44 gram of methane, or propane. Propane means prop means 3 carbon atoms, means this is a propane, isn't it? Means 3 C3 and H8. C3H8 means 3 into 12 plus how many hydrogens are there? 8 hydrogens. 36 plus 8 means 44, isn't it? Its molar mass is 44. Means I am writing directly like this. C3H8 is react with oxygen. It gives carbon dioxide plus water, isn't it? Like that you have to calculate. First we have to balance the chemical equations. See, here 3 carbon is there, here only 1 carbon is there. You have to balance this carbon, that is multiply into 3. Then make the hydrogen balance. Here 8 hydrogens are there, but here how many hydrogens are there? Only 2. You have to multiply into 2. See here, how many hydrogen? 2 into 4, 8 hydrogens. Here 3 into 1, 3 carbons. Then balance the oxygen. See how many oxygens are present in this equation? See, 3 into 2, 6. Then 4. Total 10 oxygen is there. But here how many? Only 2 oxygens are there. That's why 5 into 2, how much? 10. 5 into 2 is equal to 10. See, the molar mass of this propane is 44 gram. 44 gram of propane C3H8 is equal to 1 mole. is equal to how much? 1 mole. Then 1 mole of propane. 44 gram of methane is equal to 1 mole, isn't it? Then 1 mole of water. 1 mole of water is equal to how much? How many grams? 18 grams. Or 18 grams of water is equal to 1 mole of water, isn't it? Then they are asked, calculate the amount of water. See, these are all in gaseous. Whatever the reactants are there in that subscript, we have to write G is G for gases. If it is L, it is for liquid. If it is S, it is for solid. Like that we have to calculate. See here, C3H8 5H2O means it is also gaseous. It is also gaseous in the vapor stage. See, how many water molecules are produced? They are asked. 1 mole of or 44 gram of C3H8 gives how many? 4 into 18. 4 into 18, that is 72 grams of water. 72 grams of water. It is very easy, isn't it? Easy to calculate. Like that we have to calculate the some other problems. Take the screenshot and take the notes. Okay, here how many moles of propane are required to produce 22 gram of carbon dioxide after combustion? Like this question. Propane means C3H8, 5 gram of we have to burn C3H8, we are getting 5 moles of, where we need 5 moles of oxygen. Previous balancing equation, we are getting 3 moles of carbon dioxide and 4 moles of water. But they are asking 22 gram of carbon dioxide after combustion we are getting. Means here how many? 44 is there. That's why, what is the molar mass of this methane? 44 gram. See, 3 into 12 plus 1 into 8, how much? 44. 44 gram of methane. 44 gram of methane produces how many? 3 into, this is the 16 into 2, how much? 44, isn't it? See, question is, how many mole of propane are required to produce 22 gram of carbon dioxide after combustion? Means burning. Here they are all gaseous in nature. Now write in a below bracket gaseous. Okay, propane is burned with oxygen, it gives 3 moles of carbon dioxide and 4 moles of water. 44. See how we get this propane. Propane means how many carbons are there? 3 carbons. That's molar mass is 12 plus 1 hydrogen. 8 hydrogen. That's molar mass is 1. Total how much? 44 gram of methane. 44 gram of methane produces 3 into how many carbons? 1 carbon is there, and then their atomic mass is 12. 2 into 16, there is a 44, isn't it? 44 means how much? This is equal to 7, 3, 12. 3, 4, 3 is 12 and 4, 3 is 12. 12 and 13, 132 gram. 132 gram of carbon dioxide is produced. But what is the question? We don't know the propane C3H8. We don't know the C3H8, that is equal to X, but it gives how many gram of carbon dioxide? 22 gram of carbon dioxide. Then what is the value? That's just a cross multiplication of this. Make this 2 here, X keep as it is, goes to the 44 into 22 divided by, and this goes to the denominator, that is 132. After calculation we are getting 7.33 moles. 7.33 moles. That much of what? That much of propane is burned to produce how much? 22 gram of carbon dioxide. Like this we have to calculate the problems. Is it easy? Okay, take the screenshot. Okay, come to the concept, that is the limiting reagent. The reagent that is completely consumed in a reaction is called limiting reagent. ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟು ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂತ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? It is the opposite of that limiting reagent. That is the reactant not completely consumed. Reactant ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂಡ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಓವರ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ನ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟು ಹಾಗೆ ಉಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂತ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅಂತ ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್, ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್. ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ not completely consumed but they are left over the end of the reaction, such type of reagents are called excess reagent. On the basis of this limiting reagent and excess reagent we have to solve some problems. Okay, ಬನ್ನಿ ನಾವೀಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಡಿಸೋಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಕೊಡಲಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ 30 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೀಸಿಯಂ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ 30 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ oxygen, 30 gram of magnesium and 30 gram of oxygen reacted. Calculate the composition of residual mixtures. Atomic mass of magnesium is 24. What is the limiting reagent? They are asking. What are the compounds? What are the elements are reacted? That is magnesium and oxygen. Magnesium and oxygen are getting what? Magnesium and oxygen are getting MgO. But here two oxygens are there, we have to balance two, but here only one magnesium is there, we have to balance into 2. Then magnesium atomic mass is 24, here 2 magnesiums are there, then 2 into 24 is equal to 48. Then how many oxygens are there? Only one molecule of oxygen is there. One atom of atomic mass of oxygen is 16. That 32 gram of oxygen means 48 gram of magnesium react with 32 gram of magnesium. It gives how many total? 80 gram of magnesium oxide is formed. 80 gram of what? Magnesium oxide is formed. But they are given what? That 30 gram of magnesium is react with how many grams of oxygen we don't know and produce the magnesium oxide. Then at that time the limiting reagent, okay, residual, okay, we are getting the oxygen, mass of oxygen is how much? Mass of oxygen is equal to 30 into 32 divided by 48. Then totally how much? That is 20 grams are reacted. See here, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗಿವನ್ 30 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್, ಬಟ್ ದ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ 20 ಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಬಟ್ limiting reagent means which is completely composed, means utilized. 30 gram is utilized here, but here only 20 grams are utilized, means 10 grams of oxygen is unreacted. Means oxygen is not a limiting reagent because it is having excess, means excess reagent, means which is the completely consumed reagent, that is magnesium. So therefore magnesium is limiting reagent. Magnesium is what? Limiting reagent. Limiting reagent. ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೀಸಿಯಂ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನದು ಲಿಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸಿಡ್ಯೂವಲ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ರೆಸಿಡ್ಯೂವಲ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸರು 30 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್. it produces it react with 20 gram. It produces here, cross multiply this to 30 into 80 divided by that of 48. We are getting what? 50 grams. 50 grams of residual mixtures are produced. See, very simple. This 20 gram add here, we are getting how many? 50 grams, isn't it? It is direct method. It is a formula method. Like this, 50 grams residual mixture are formed. 50 grams of residual mixtures are formed. Like this, we have to calculate the problems.